Kia ora Rotorua, I'm Steve Comber and a warm welcome to this edition of City News. In tonight's bulletin, Todd McClay is gravely concerned at the number of violent offences in the CBD. A 15-year-old appeared in the Rotorua Youth Court charged with wounding with intent. And in sports news tonight, it was a good weekend results-wise for Rotorua club rugby sides. Those stories and more ahead tonight on City News. Thanks for joining us. Well, Rotorua MP Todd McClay is gravely concerned at the number of violent offences committed in the Rotorua CBD. Mr McClay said that a number of retailers had raised their concerns about small groups of young people fighting, loitering and causing distress to tourists and shoppers. Mr McClay takes these concerns seriously and will seek meetings with the police to discuss additional support for retailers and shoppers in the lead up to the school holiday period. A 15-year-old boy appeared in the Rotorua Youth Court yesterday charged with wounding with intent after an early morning attack which left a 17-year-old with a fractured skull and brain bleed. The victim was by himself in the rear car park of McDonald's on Ferry Springs while his friends went to order food and two vehicles pulled up. One person got out of each vehicle and one punched the victim twice before kicking him while he was on the ground. He was found unconscious and airlifted to Waikato Hospital where he remained in a stable condition. Detective Senior Sergeant Mark Loper of Rotorua Police said alcohol was believed to have played a major part in the attack. Environment Bay of Plenty has released a joint report on the health of various areas, including the nearby Mamaku Ranges. Environment Bay of Plenty Group Manager Warwick Murray said that this report fulfilled the project's first objective and provided the partner agencies with an assessment of the relative health of the area. The next step is to share the report findings with community and stakeholders. And the health warning issued on the 5th of March for Lake Rotorua has been lifted by the Medical Officer of Health. Monitoring of the lake has confirmed that the algal bloom which affected the lake has fallen back to acceptable levels. And Environment Bay of Plenty will continue routine monitoring. New Trans-Tasman direct Air New Zealand services from Sydney have convinced the Mayor of Rotorua's Australian sister city to have a family holiday in Rotorua this week. Greg Piper, Mayor of Lake Macquarie City, and his family will be in Rotorua from today for 5 days. And while the visit is first and foremost a holiday for the Piper family, there will be some official business during their stay, including a chance for Mayor Kevin Winters to discuss sister city opportunities for Lake Macquarie and Rotorua. In Tuesday night sports, it was a good weekend results-wise for Rotorua club rugby sides as the new Bartercard Baywide competition began on Saturday. Both local sides in the Premier Division, Waka and Rotsuiti, posted narrow wins, while Waikiti and Nongataha were convincing winners in Division 1. It's a new-look competition this season, culminating in a big finals day later in the year. And a look at your weather, Rotorua. Tonight, cloud will remain with light winds, a coolish one too, down to a low of 7. And then we're settled pretty much from the middle of the week. Cloudy for Wednesday, mainly fine, light winds, a high 19 and a low of 10. Similar through Thursday, cloudy and fine, light winds with a high 19 and a low of 11. Marine forecast for Lake Rotorua tomorrow, variable winds 5 knots tending northeast, 10 for a time in the afternoon. Cloudy periods and a few light showers are possible. If you did miss any of tonight's bulletin, watch it again. Simply log on to www.tvrotorua.co.nz. Click on the View Latest City News link and the link below that for all the latest Rotorua events. Still to come tonight, Reverend Lance Thomas is in explaining more about E-Minister. Kevin Coots has a strong warning and a strong message for dog owners, and we discuss the important issue of water fluoridation. City News continues right after this break.